Hello, everyone. We are live on YouTube on the second WellCode Daily episode, and this is the first time that I'm using the web interface for going live. So before that, I was using OBS Studio, and I wanted to try the web app because I had some internet connectivity issues, and hopefully this time it will work right from the beginning. Alex is already online. Hello, Alex. I'm happy you're here. Um, yeah, so if you have any questions, I'm very open to answering them. So don't forget to just drop them in the comments. Okay, the second person here. Hello, I'm so excited. There are already people coming up. A thing that I didn't do is editing the description. So I think I need to do that before really starting the live video. So I'll go and edit that. It's very interesting how some videos have better, but some videos are discovered way faster just because they have a good description or because they have good text. And I think I didn't put anything inside here, so I need to edit it. Yeah. I didn't put any description, anything, so I'll be right back. I'll just put a description, some tags, and I'll be back. You need to basically drop some links in there so that the new people who are coming to this channel will know where to go afterwards, will know how to subscribe and be up to date to all the new content that we're gonna be releasing. So, by the way, if you're here for the first time, don't forget to hit the like button and to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any new video. What description should I put? Today are talking about programming languages. A lot of times people are unsure. Okay. And I need to add more tags. Okay, I'll add more after I finish the live. Okay, wow, a lot of people. Hello, everyone. For those of you who don't know, I'm Petru. I'm an internet Google currently. I have one more week from the internship. In high school, I used to do coding contests, and that's what helped me get the internship at Google. I also founded a platform where people can learn how to code. It's called WellCode, and yeah, so I'm also having this YouTube channel in order to help people who want to learn how to write code. Some people already know, but they need some motivation, and I'm trying to help with that. Some people are just unsure about what to do next, what to learn, and I'm also trying to help with that on this YouTube channel. Let's read the comments. So Alex asked me, when will you come back in Romania, or you are already here? No, I'm still in Los Angeles. I'll be back in Romania, and my flight is on the last day of August, and then I'll be back in Romania. Probably I'll be doing some touring in schools and organizing events, hopefully. And also, meanwhile, I want to continue working, like restart working on the platform, because I don't have enough time to write code, and also I'm not sure that I'm allowed to do that because Google has also some educational projects, and the contract it says you're not allowed to work on competing stuff. So I don't want to risk and have them take away WellCode. So that's the reason I'm not working on coding. I'm just releasing YouTube videos. And by the way, Paul is here. He edits our videos. So hello, Paul. He does a great job. And if you need videos, if you need someone to edit your videos, you can contact him. He works great. I highly recommend working with him. So if you need video editing, just send him a message, and he'll help you probably. What are you doing? Yeah, I just waken up. I'm talking with you guys. I'm so excited. And afterwards, I'll go for the last day of this week. I'll go and do more work at Google, and then I'll take a lunch break. And by the way, at lunch, I'm meeting with a very, very, very interesting person. But I won't tell you more. You will see when we will release that episode. We have a lot of videos just waiting to be released. I think we are already at 10 videos which are unreleased. So make sure to subscribe to our channel. They are very, very, very interesting. And one of them will be about programming languages. This live is more about discussing the programming languages with you guys. I'm wondering what are your opinions about programming languages, because usually when I put a video on YouTube, I don't get a lot of comments, and I'm really curious about your opinions, but probably people don't want to express them. Sometimes they are unsure, so they don't want to say, oh, I like this programming language, and then they think, oh, well, what if this programming language is not that good? And then other people start, your opinion sucks. Your programming language is too old. No, don't think about that. It's fine if you post opinions which may be labeled by other people by wrong. I'm more interested in having discussions in the comment section and see what are your opinions. How can I help you? How can I help you become better? By the way, I didn't ask a very important thing. Can you hear me? Can everyone on the channel hear me, or you're just 30 people who just watch the image and so yeah, I'm waiting to see if you can hear me. If you haven't done that already, don't forget to hit the like button in order to help this video reach a lot more people. I want to have a lot of people here on the channel. We want to have a very interesting discussion about programming language, because this kind of discussion is almost like politics. People will start taking sides, and I want to see that, because it will, compared to politics where people can't change a lot. They can obviously go voting, but basically that's it. Here in programming languages, if we have that kind of discussion, there will be a lot of different opinions, and hopefully people will bring arguments and they'll start sharing valuable information. And that's what I want to have here in this live video. And also I give some advices. The advices will be at the end. So make sure you watch this live video till the end. It won't be it won't take more than 1 hour, so I won't keep you long. And hopefully I'll drop some useful knowledge for you. I'll talk about the technologies which are used in the industry. I'll talk about my experience with learning programming. I won't give a lot of advices, because there's another video about programming languages which is shorter, and in that one I'll only I'll pack the information and I'll drop the most useful one. But because there are a lot of nuances and there are a lot of different opinions, I want to have this video to cover them all, to talk in a more general sense, and to help you all. So don't forget to hit the like button over there. There's a button who looks like this. And yeah, let's start reading comments. There are a lot of them. Thanks a lot for that. Did you sign for the full-time job at Google? I can't sign that because I didn't get the offer yet. I think I'll get it after the internship, but well, I won't give you spoilers. Hi, did I lost something? No, you didn't lost anything yet. I'm just promoting that, just telling people, oh, subscribe, like, but we'll start right away. Hello. Yeah, the sound is very good. Okay. What can I do after I finish WellCode lesson? After you finish everything on a platform, depending if you are in high school or if you're already finished with that, if you are still in high school, just go and participate in coding contests like Olympiads, prepare for them, become really, really good, because basically al- almost everyone who takes part into coding contests and in Olympiads gets an internship at Google, and that's a very nice hack. So if you want to do an internship with a good company, just go into coding contests, reach national level, and then apply for internships. You'll basically get the interview, and after the interview, you'll get an easy problem compared to the ones which are proposed at the contest, and you'll just get the offer. Next question: Do you plan do do you plan to build a course with interview questions and stuff like this on WellCode, like a sequel? We're definitely building sequels, and we are definitely working on that. We will work on that. I can't work on that. There are two books in the work, and after I reach home, I'll start working on a new course. And yeah, definitely there will be more courses coming up. So don't forget to also like our Facebook page, because that's the place where we will announce all the new things. But yeah, there will be definitely more courses coming up, and there will be very, very good. They'll cover basically all the things that we didn't cover yet. And if we have anyone who's English speaking, just from outside Romania, even though I doubt it, there will be a platform coming also in English, so you don't need to use Google Translate for that. But definitely there will be courses coming up. That's what we like to do. Okay, we're excited too, but my question is it worth learning C programming language? I mean, C, not C++. Is it a must learning programming language? It's interesting. So I didn't have a lot of useful courses in college, but one of the useful ones was object-oriented programming. And in the first few courses, we did basic C, so no C++, and it was useful because we learned things about void pointers, and I think that was the most that was I think the only interesting thing, like void pointers. I think we also did pointers to functions. I'm not sure I recommend that. It depends a lot on what level you are. So if you're still at the beginning, if you don't have a strong foundation of algorithms and data structures, go learn that first, and then learn object-oriented programming, like the basic notions. And then you can try learning that. As long as you're passionate and curious, you can learn whatever you want. But if you learn just C, make sure you understand the differences, and you are looking into how to do different things. um, yeah, so basically, before starting learning C, you need to have a strong object-oriented background, because C doesn't have object-oriented programming, and you want to learn how to do different things. You want to learn how to do different things. Sorry, you want to learn not different things. You want to learn how to do the object-oriented things in a non-object-oriented way. So that's what's interesting about learning C, and it will help you think better. By the way, if you didn't share this video, please go online, please go on Facebook and share this video. Well, I want to have more people in the chat so that we can start a discussion. We can start sharing opinions. I want to hear your opinions. Okay. I appreciate this type of video because all the questions are solved live by you. Thanks. Yeah, I also like live videos, and because on live videos you can't cut anything, so you'll see the true opinions. I won't pack the opinions so that they sound nicely, or so that they and if I want to transmit a certain message, you see the way I'm thinking, and that thing is more important because I won't think, oh, I don't want to offend anyone, or I'm sharing some fake things which sound better, and that's why I put the accent so much on live videos, and that's why we don't edit a lot. We are just trying to send out the message, and if it's possible, not bore you, so make it engaging so that you don't quit the video. I had finished the free WellCode course. Is it a good idea to read Head First C? I did an interview with Andy Sterkowitz, and he learned JavaScript from a Head First book, and usually those are good. Obviously, I recommend doing the premium course on WellCode. So you can find that if you're speaking Romanian, you can find that on bot.wellcode.ro. So I recommend you learn from there, but those books are good. I don't recommend programming books. I recommend just starting an IDE and coding in there. Like start solving problems, start writing code. That's the best way of learning a language, by writing code in it. So focus on that, and I think it's way better than starting with a book. Okay, what's more interesting, software engineering or computer science? It depends a lot. So the difference between software engineering and computer science is that I'll give a short answer because it's not very on topic. It's interesting because software engineering, it's interesting because you build things, like you build real world applications. But computer science is more interesting because you solve problems. You think about them in more theoretical way. And let's say you want to design a new internet. The way you do it in software engineering is just thinking about how many cables you need, creating an architecture for the whole system, and then implement it. But in computer science, you'll think about, okay, how can I make it faster? How can I measure it? What kind of algorithms do I use? And before answering more questions, I'm very curious. What are you doing right now? Are you doing any coding related activity, or are you just relaxing and looking at the video? I'm also curious, how many of you wrote code today? So drop a comment, tell me what are you doing right now. If you are doing anything coding related, provide more details, and also tell me if you wrote any code today. I'm very curious. So if you wrote any code today, tell me in the chat there. And now I am in high school. Reverse engineering, is it really that hard? Reverse engineering, that's a good question. Depends a lot on the program you are trying to reverse engineer. So I can tell you that. What do you think about Flutter? I'm not sure what Flutter is. I think it's kind of a React Native thing. Yeah, it's the copy of React Native. I don't know. I didn't use it. Flutter. I don't know. I use only React Native, and it's a great thing for deploying fast for both iOS and Android. I didn't do a lot of development in it, so I don't know. I think it's a good innovation. Probably Google is trying to copy Facebook with Flutter. I'm not sure, so I don't know. Thanks, Paul, for dropping the link. Yeah. What I must learn to become a game developer? So for becoming a game developer, you need to learn game engine. You have to be really good with the basics of computer programming. So make sure you understand how arrays, matrices, recursion, how all of those work. And then just learn a game engine, and you'll be good to go. And in order to become a game developer, try to build as many games as possible. Start building a game and make it as complex as possible. And after that, I think you'll be good to go. You can start writing real games. Okay. Hello, Bach. Hello, Janina. Hello, Yonuts. what do you think about C Sharp? I will have a well-paid job creating software in this programming language. C Sharp is very similar to Java, and Java is the I think the best programming language if you search on tops online. So if I were you, and I have to choose between Java and C Sharp, I choose just Java because it's more popular, and also because you can do Android development with Java, and Android development right now is very important. So I just go for Java. Yeah, that's my take on that. I did some C Sharp development. It's very similar to Java. So probably if you know Java, the switch to C Sharp will be just one day reading through documentation. Yeah, so for those of you who are new to this channel, who just see me for the first time, I'm Petru. I'm doing an internship with Google right now. I'm in Los Angeles, California, and I also built a platform for Romanian people where they can start learning how to write code. We'll translate that in English. And we also have this YouTube channel where we are releasing videos. We are trying to help people who are undecided about what they need to do. We are trying to give information and also to give some motivation, because programming is hard. And this is one thing I really want to touch on. Before jumping into that idea, don't forget to hit the like button below. This way, you are helping me a lot reach more people. So don't forget to hit the like button. Okay, so let's jump a bit into that idea about how hard it is to learn programming, because learning programming is hard. Of course, you need to enjoy it, and you need to get some rewards. You need to feel that you are advancing, so not feel that you're stuck. But a lot of times, websites and platforms and other vloggers try to make things sound easier than they are. So if you are searching for what is the best programming language, or what is the easiest programming language, a lot of times, instead of searching for what is the best programming language, people will search for what is the easiest programming language. And that's a very I was about to say it's a very bad thing, and yes, it is a very bad thing, because you are not interested in learning the best thing. You are interested in you are not interested in learning the easiest thing. You are interested in learning the best thing. Why do I say that? I'm saying that because you want to become successful. So yeah, if you want to switch domains very fast, then you may search for something easy. But let's start thinking a bit. Let's say you are a CEO. You're a CEO of a company which does programming. Who would you pay more? Someone who knows how to do hard things, or someone who can do the easy things? Who do you think has a bigger salary? And I'm expecting you drop comments. I'm wondering, what do you think? No comments. Okay. Obviously, the person who can do the hard things will have a higher salary. And if you're in this domain, I really encourage you to go for the high salary. Don't settle for less. Don't settle for the easy things. And in order to get the high salary, and in order to be able to do the hard and interesting things like developing the next gen video game, I don't know if you remember when Crysis came out, the video game Crysis. It had amazing graphics. It was almost like you would take a photo in the game. It was that realistic. Or if you remember Need for Speed Shift. By the way, if you remember any of those two games, please drop a comment. I'm very curious about that. So if you remember those games, those were amazing. They had amazing graphics, and it makes you very, very happy. It gives you a lot of happiness if you are able to just contribute to that. Let's say you are working on releasing the next gen video game, and you can't do that by just searching, oh, what's the easiest programming language I can learn in one day? You can learn programming in one day. It's absurd. if you go online and find any course who brags of, oh, we are teaching you programming in 1 week, don't buy it, don't start it even. It's just for people who are bored, who want to play some online games and they are too bored of playing games, so they say, oh, I'll just learn programming for fun. It's fine to learn programming for fun, but no one can teach you anything in 1 week. So it's better to focus on the best programming language, on things which will make your brain expand, grow bigger, and work better than just use your current brain, not learn anything, and then go and use some very easy tool which helps you print some circles on the screen. It's not interesting to print circles on the screen. I hope all of you guys want to develop video games, or want to become and want to develop more advanced apps. Let's imagine a different thing. Let's say you're not that much into game development. Let's imagine that you want to build something complex, like you want to build an app which can recognize objects in real time while you are filming, or that can recognize the location. It's a hard task. It's not enough just to know a programming language. You have to understand the more advanced concepts. You need to be better at computer science. So I hope I made my point. And let's go back to the questions. For the person who asked about game development, there's a YouTube channel named Jimmy Vegas, and he makes a lot of good tutorials. You can make good games after you see his tutorials. I'll start hating again. So don't learn code from YouTube. Just don't. It's very bad. For learning how to write code, you need to understand some things. So yeah, I'll release coding videos on YouTube, but I'm releasing coding videos on YouTube more to see what goes through my mind. So usually when I'm doing coding tutorials on YouTube, I'm not 100% confident that I'll be able to create the app in the video. So the reason I release them is just to see what are my thoughts, how am I searching for information, and how am I thinking about how to solve a problem which I don't know how to solve. And it's very different to just putting a tutorial where you code everything perfect and you show how good you are. And it's hard for someone to follow that, because you need to pause and then look at the code and then transcribe it in your IDE and then go back to the video, resume the playback, and then press pause again when you reach something which you don't understand. I truly believe that for learning programming, you need some text-based form of learning. You need to be able to scroll to text. You need to be able to go back where you were. If you just realize that you don't understand something, so for that, scrolling is very good. You can do that on video. You can just pause, go back and forth. It's very difficult, and that's one reason. And another reason is that you can copy paste the code and modify it. If you're just playing the video and you are coding live while you are watching the video, you won't be that eager to modify the code you just wrote in order to test how it works, in order to understand it better. So don't learn code from video. Stick with text-based learning. Sorry for the off topic. If I were on a Facebook group, this message would have been just deleted. Yeah, sorry. I just finished high school and I'm going to study automatics at Technical University of Cluj-Napoca, and that's why I asked your opinion about C programming. Also, this summer I learned the Python language and C. Congratulations. If you're just starting university, I'd focus on learning some web development or some Android development and trying to build a real world app, so that you have a better CV and you can apply for jobs. Usually the application period for the high-end jobs is the end of autumn and the beginning of winter. So by then you want to have a really good CV which proves that you are a talented programmer and who is passionate and who is able to build real world apps. I'm waiting about more questions about programming languages. If you are not confident in your English, don't worry about it. Whenever I'm reading your question aloud, I'll try to fix the grammar errors. And anyway, no one cares. This is a very interesting thing here in the US. Like, whenever you're saying something, even if you are saying in a very wrong way or with completely screwed up grammar, people won't care, and they won't tell you, oh, you made a mistake over here. So don't worry about making mistakes. No one will criticize you here. Just try to get your questions out and get them answered. So don't worry about that. We have 30 more minutes to go. I'm very, very, very hungry. I can't wait to just reach Google and eat breakfast, and then do some work. Then I'll go to the gym, and then I'm meeting a very, very interesting person. I can give you spoilers. He has, I think, I forgot how many subscribers he has, but I think he has around 40,000, which is very, very exciting, and his content is really, really good. Hopefully he'll agree on doing an episode. But also, anyway, yeah, he's a very, very nice. Okay, I bought the premium pack, but I really can't solve the problem. Okay, if you can't solve that problem, just go on the Facebook group, and we are there to help you. We won't tell you the solution right away, but we will help you. We will give you hints. I am playing League of Legends. Another person is playing too. Whoa, a lot of comments, a lot of new comments. Oh my God. I just lost the place where all the comments were. Okay, yeah, I'm back. Yeah, stop playing video games. It's better to create video games than to play them, because you'll earn a lot of money. And I have another question for you guys. I'm very curious. If you had, let's say, infinite resources, I'll give you just hundreds of billions of dollars, but you need to invest them into a coding related project. What kind of app would you build? So if you had unlimited money, what would you build? What program would you build? What app would you build? And I'll start reading more questions, and I'll give you time to think about it. So if you had infinite money, what kind of project would you build? Right now, I'm trying to evolve into Python coding, even if it's summertime. Yeah, congrats. It's a good idea to learn a new programming language. Don't stick to just learning a lot of languages, but it's good to have some Python experience, because whenever you are writing code, and this is a big distinction between C++ and other languages, it takes you more time to build apps in C++ compared to other languages such as Python, such as JavaScript, such as Java, if you have the same experience in both. So I'm not saying that if you're a very good C++ programmer but you don't have any idea about JavaScript, that JavaScript will make you more productive. You'll be more productive in the language you have the most experience with. But yeah, you got the idea. Okay, I worked on a problem on WellCode today, still stuck on it. That with the X prime number. Okay, I'm happy with that. Don't quit. I know we made it on purpose to be harder. We made the content on WellCode on purpose to be hard, because this thing helps you become a better programmer. If you're just solving easy problems, you'll be like the regular programmer who gets a bad job and who copies code from Stack Overflow. I don't want you to become that. So that's why we created the platform the way we created it. I haven't been writing a lot of code today, and I'm still doing that. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy that people are learning, are writing code. Okay, thanks, Paul, for helping me with the links. And Raz, it's very good that you still want to think on the problem. Is Swift hard to learn? No programming language is hard to learn after you understand the basics. The first programming language is incredibly hard to learn. I still remember when I didn't know how to use while loops, and I found this problem in which I needed to compute the nth Fibonacci number. It was so hard, just because I didn't know how to use arrays. And I was just thinking, okay, how can I compute the nth Fibonacci number? And I didn't understand well how while worked, and it was so painful. I think I spent 3 days just for doing that problem. But after I understood it, I can't think about any programming language which was hard after I understood C++. I think there was some difficulty while learning functional programming and logical programming. I had some difficulties with Prolog, but it didn't take me more than 1 hour to understand the thing, but so it's not hard. Greetings from Alba Yuli. I think the best programming language is the one you feel the most comfortable to use. No, I don't agree. The best programming language is not necessarily the most the one which you are most comfortable in. And I'm going to explain that. Why is that statement false sometimes? Most of the times it's true. But let's think a bit about that. So let's say you are very good in a programming language which is not used anymore. Let's say you're a great COBOL programmer. Will you be able to find jobs? Probably you will be able, but will those kind of jobs make you happy? Will they pay a lot? Probably not. And you will start getting frustrated when you have a lot of friends who work in cooler technologies, who are building like real apps. You will be just maintaining code. You will maintain old code written by some people 20 years ago. And I think that you will get frustrated very fast. So be aware of that. Don't learn old programming language, or not necessarily don't learn an old programming language because C++ is old and it's still used. But learn a programming language which is still used. One example of that, I'm not very experienced, but it seems that Apple is trying to switch from Swift to from Objective-C to Swift. So probably I wouldn't start learning Objective-C, and also I wouldn't start learning Fortran or COBOL or any old programming language. So focus on the ones which are still used. Also, it's best to be familiar with a lot of them, since you never know when you will be asked to switch or improvise. Good job, Petra and WellCode team. Thanks a lot for the kind words. Also, if you like the content and if you like the things I'm talking about, don't forget to hit the like button. This way you are helping the channel a lot, reach more people. And also don't forget to hit the subscribe button. There are a lot of videos in the making. We have more than 10 videos which are already edited. They're just waiting to get released. We don't want to release one video every day because most of people will say, oh, I can't watch that much that much content. I know you are watching other people, and you should watch other people and get different opinions, but we don't want to flood with lots of information. So probably we'll release videos from the US while we are in Romania. But yeah, so don't forget to subscribe to our channel because there's a lot more content coming up. And don't forget to like our page on Facebook because we will post their updates. And also don't forget to join the Facebook groups because there's a lot of interesting discussions going out. And if you're from Romania, if you're from another country, we are working on engaging the community on the international group more. Yeah, by the way, if I'm talking about the international group, yeah, let's make an announcement. So if you ask something on the international group, I will answer that personally. Okay, so now you get more benefits on asking on the international group than on the Romanian group. So I'll answer every question which is asked there. So you now have reasons to join the international group. Paul, if you can drop a link for that, I'll appreciate that. Um, and I don't agree with what Tracer's Monkey says about being familiar to a lot of programming languages. I think it's enough to learn. So I think you don't need to know more than the following programming language. So you need to know C++, because it makes everything easier. You can switch after a few days of learning a new language. If you know C++, it will be very fast, so it takes only a few days. Then you need to know a scripting language such as Python, Ruby, or Perl. Um, Sometimes it's good to have some assembly language knowledge just for you to understand how computers work. And you also need to learn JavaScript because it's everywhere, and some functional language, and that's it. So they're not a lot. Don't be familiar. Don't become an expert in Java and C# at the same time. It's no use. Okay. Okay. Russ played Crisis 3. It was so damn good. Okay, I'm happy you know about Crisis. I don't know what David said. Oh, okay, Paul. Please don't delete comments. Only delete comments which are insulting other people. I don't care if people start insulting me, so don't delete comments when people are insulting me. I don't care, and I'm really sad for people who are insulting. I know sometimes coding can get frustrating, and it helps you. Sometimes it helps you insult other people. It helps you relax. And if I can help you get rid of that frustration, but just insult me, I don't care. What David said is that we are ashamed that we are Romanians. I'm not ashamed to be Romanian. So we are talking in English because it will bring a lot more people on the channel. We'll have better discussions because there will be more people, and because we are releasing English videos, we are able to bring more interesting people on the channel. There are a lot of interviews on the YouTube channel with people who have which have huge experience. There's an interview coming up with a girl who is an intern at NASA. So she works on the Mars rover, the one on Mars. And if we did that only in Romanian, we wouldn't have been able to bring her on the channel. We did an interview. Oh, I don't want to spoil them. There are interesting interviews coming up, and we have very good interviews with people already on the channel. So we have an interview with Andy Sterkowitz, who learned coding on his own and got the job. So no mentors, no one. We have interviews with who else? A colleague of mine at Google who also had an interesting journey. A girl from MIT, which is the best university in the world, who works at Disney. So make sure to check the interviews out. They are very, very interesting. So yeah, don't hate on us because we are talking in English. We are talking in English in order for you to get more benefits from the channel. We are doing this for you, so don't hate on us for doing good things for you. Okay, if you want to work for a nice game company, just go for Blizzard. Okay, people are starting texting in Romanian. As a programmer, it's way better if you know English. Yeah, I totally agree. There's a video coming out of that. I think we have videos coming from every topic possible. Like we have lots of them. Yeah, we have lots of videos coming up. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I also talk in Romanian. Probably I'll also release some Romanian videos on my personal YouTube channel, but not related to coding. I love also talking in Romanian. I think there are some specific problems for our country, and maybe I'll talk about them. But I won't focus on that. I focus more on delivering best content for learning how to write code for you guys. So that's my main focus, and that will be in English. Learning from vendor documentation. What's vendor documentation? Okay, like in everything, start and build a solid foundation, like the basic. Okay, isn't it clear that he's not a native English speaker? Yeah. It said someone says that I talk better in English than in Romanian. That's very sad. That means I talk in Romanian very, very badly. So I'm sad to hear that. Okay, stop. I stop reading the things about Romanian versus English. Um, okay. Lost the. Whoa, lots of comments. Thanks a lot for all the comments. Sorry for not being able to read them. Also, whenever I'm scrolling down and I reach the bottom of the comments, new comments will appear, and then I lose track of them. Whoa, I'm thinking of why. Oh my God, there are so many comments. Sorry about that. Just a bunch of comments appeared. Whoa. So the live video will become more than that. Will be like a live chat where people interact with each other. Yeah. So okay. Okay, learning from vendor. I don't know what vendor is. Like things. Okay. Does he see comments? Yeah, I see comments on YouTube. It takes a lot to answer them because there are a lot of them. I'm very grateful that you are putting those comments there. Do not worry. I'll try to answer them all. Start meeting other people. Like I was at a very good event here in Los Angeles, the most amazing event I've ever been to. There were people speaking, but the event was delayed for 1 hour, and they told us, like the organizer, there are some people doing logistics there, and they told us that the best value we're gonna get from that event is not the content, and the content was amazing. It was mind blowing. It changed my life literally. It was not non-programming related event. It was more like self-development, but it changed my life. But they say that that's not the best part. The best part is meeting like-minded people and talking with them and sharing ideas with them. So even if I'm not able to read all your comments, and I'm not able to address all your questions, just interact with other people, exchange Facebooks, befriend each other, exchange ideas. It's such a blessing to have like 30 people who have the same interest as you. When I was in high school, I was the only one who was interested in computer science. I was the only one who was very interested, who was interested in learning new things. So it's a real blessing that you have this kind of opportunities. I didn't have there wasn't a lot of quality things on YouTube back then, so uh, it was hard to have other friends, and my friends were from all around the country, and I think I only had 3 friends at most who are doing programming. So take advantage of that. There are almost 30 people right now watching the video, and who are interested in programming. So use the chat there, interact with each other, talk about things. Don't mind me here talking. If I'm not talking about interesting things, just ignore me and talk with other people on the chat about whatever you want. If I see something which I think it's worth mentioning, I'll change the topic. So don't worry about that. Just talk with other people, meet them. And if you have people from the same city, just try to meet them in person. That's the reason we put the Facebook group out there, for you guys to interact, to make friends. A friend who has the same interest as you will help you a lot. I'll dare argue that a friend who also learns programming and who's at a close level with you may help you more than a course. So take advantage of that. Okay. What's the salary that you can have as a programmer? Well, it depends a lot. If you search on Glassdoor, you'll see that you can make over $100,000 per year here in the US. I won't go into that because I think that will be the topic of another video. What do you think about Java? Java is a great programming language for large projects. I don't like it because it's very strict. I like more freedom. But it's a great programming language for very large projects. Whenever people are working, whenever you have multiple teams who work on the same task, and I think it's the most used one. So obviously if a programming language becomes the most used one, then it has something good about it. Okay, got a question for people working in IT. I want to start university for the diploma. Currently, I'm at my job. I do more tech support, fixing PC and setting them up for user and a bit of networking. Yeah, so if you're not that hardworking, getting a college degree is very good idea. And yeah, probably from your name, you're from Romania, so we get free college. So there is no reason that you don't that you shouldn't go to college if you can get it for free. So you can go to college, and if you are not interested in what you learn there, you can just drop out. But it's a very good idea to go to college and to learn some programming. Okay, but what is the purpose to talk in English? I already said that we are trying to get international audience. Are you meeting Kate Sineistat or something? No, I don't meet him. I said I'm not meeting him, but I'd be very happy. Okay, his content is great, and the nice thing about him is that he has a lots of subscribers by doing positive content. A lot of people are on YouTube and complaining or just gossiping or doing things which are not very positive, and I think what he does is very good. But let's not go into off topic. My question is, after university and with my background, will I be able to find a job easy? It's very easy to find jobs in computer science, in programming, in software engineering, if you know how to code. So just learn how to write code, and it will be very easy. It doesn't matter if you have a college degree, actually. So if you have some personal projects which you can show, which can prove that you are able to write code, everyone will invite you to the interview. It makes no sense to reject you if you're already good. I'm thinking to focus more on cybersecurity. Yeah, that's also an interesting domain. However, the things I saw, so let's take Google, for example. Whenever Google needs some IT help, they hire some contractors. So those are external persons who are hired just for a fixed amount of time. So then they get kicked out after they are not needed. But for programming, they are hired by Google, and I think the people who are hired by Google for doing cybersecurity, they also have a strong coding background. So I believe that you need to be very strong at coding. And a lot of times people doing cybersecurity are just hired as contractors, and they don't matter that much for the company. So you want to be very good at programming. Okay, something like Instagram. Yeah, I think this is the question. Wow, the comments are very delayed. I asked if you would have unlimited amount of funds, but you need to invest them in building something tech related. What would you build? And Andy said that he will build something like Instagram. Russ said, with unlimited money, I will build a VR tech where the player can create whatever world he wants. Probably this is something like Minecraft. I will build an app that will make driving exciting, just so it will reduce the amount of accidents that happen and make it safer. From that, I'll try to make it work into other fields as well. Wow, that would be very interesting. I'm thinking about how interesting would be. I think this is the next live video that we're gonna do. Yeah, this is the next live video that we're gonna do. What would you build with unlimited money? I'm writing that right now. Next live video. What would you build with unlimited money? I'll read everything you wrote, but I won't start detailing that. Think about it and be prepared for the next live video. We are gonna talk about that in the next live video. Hello, thanks for being there. What is the most effective daily strategy for daily information accumulation? How many hours a day? When and how many breaks? Do not fire the brain. Yeah, don't set the brain on fire. My strategy. So at the beginning, I think you can do with 2 hours. the most important thing is just to train your brain to have a regular schedule. So it's better to work for 1 hour if you're focused. So 1 hour every day is better than 4 hours one day, than no training for three days and then 4 hours again. I would suggest doing at least 2 hours per day. You can take a break after 1 hour. It depends a lot at your level, but it's best to have a regular time schedule and to set some goals. So make sure, let's say for the first few days, you want to understand how the if instruction works, so how conditionals work. Then for the next few days, you want to understand how while works, then how for loop works, and then how you can nest them together. So let's say this is the first month or first 2 weeks. Afterwards, you want to learn how arrays work. That this will be another week. Then how matrices work, and then recursion and all of that. So make a plan and stick to it. I'm getting very, very, very hungry. And this is another reason why I want international audience. Imagine how cool it would be if I'm here in the US and I'd have international audience, and someone orders one pizza for me, and I can do the live for 2 hours instead of 1 hour. So this is the main reason I want international audience. So I can say, "Oh, I'm so hungry. I need a pizza. This is my address. Please order a pizza for me." How cool will that be? No, I'm kidding. That's not the reason why I'm doing videos in English, but I'm still dreaming about it. Hopefully someday people will order pizza for me so that I won't be hungry anymore. I like to create desktop applications or web pages. Do you think it's paid well? Yeah, it's paid well. Coding is paid well. It depends a lot on the company you choose to work for. If you work for a bad company, it won't pay well. If you work for a very good company, it will pay a lot. So it will be very interesting for you to go to the main Google campus in Mountain View and just wander through the parking lots and see how many expensive cars are there. I saw a McLaren there. I think I saw Ferraris, Porsches, and Tesla Model X, I think. The SUV, the big one, which is very expensive. So there are a lot of them over there. So it's paid well, but the amount of money you're getting, it is not depending on what kind of applications you're building. It depends on the skill you have. So you can be you can be a web developer and learn and earn tons of money, earn more than you can spend, or you can be a web developer and barely may have a living. I believe that with the salaries, with some salaries, you won't be able to live here in the US. So if you're not a good developer, you won't earn money. So focus on how good you are. Time's running out. Yeah, I would build an algorithm for those who work overseas. That algorithm will let them vote for the presidential election everywhere they are. Yeah, that's a good idea, but you need to make it very secure. An app that can help you to smell different things from any corner of the world, because it's the only sense which is not exploited enough. Wow, that blew my mind. Okay, hey Luca, will be okay for us if you can do live in English and Romania. I can do at the same time. I can talk in English and Romania at the same time. Sorry. Oh, one in English, one in Romania. I'll think about that. Make sure to if you want Romanian videos, make sure to follow me on Instagram and on Facebook, so that you'll be able to see whenever I'm releasing anything in Romanian. But the Romanian videos won't be tech related. It will just be my personal opinions about things. Okay. In our country, there are people who can vote for the presidential election just because they're far from home. So that's why I would make that kind of code. Yeah, makes sense. How much do I earn now? It's confidential. I can't tell what's my salary, but you can go online and search for Google internship salaries here in the US, and you can get an idea, an estimation. Hey, Florian. I think he's an intern, don't make that much. Oh, I make enough money, so it's not that I'm making little money. It's a good salary even for here for Los Angeles. but don't worry about me. Why would a big company, Google, for instance, offer an internship to a graduate from Cluj over a graduate for MIT? So the thing is that they care more about skill. So you can be in a very small city. You can even not have a college degree, and you can learn on your own and become very good. So if you'd be a CEO, who would you hire? The one with all the credential and all the track record, the amazing track record, or the one who is able to build apps. So this is the first reason, and then they don't discriminate. So they want to hire more people. They can't hire people because there are not enough good people who they can hire. So it's not like if they hire someone from Cluj, they're not hiring someone from MIT. They hire them both if they're both good enough. So there's a line which you need to be above. And if you're above that line, they'll hire you no matter what, no matter where you come from. That's why I'm insisting so much on you just to become better and focus on learning how to write code, because you'll get good jobs, you'll get good opportunities, and people don't care about your track record. If you're good, they'll hire you. Okay, Paul just left. Lost the comments again. Whoa. Where can I learn C++ except WellCode? Wow, okay. How can you train yourself for a programming language? I already said that. I think because interns from MIT want to start their own startups. Yeah, sometimes they start their own startups, but it's not like there's no discrimination. Have you heard about Xamarin? What programming language you choose between Java and C#? In mobile development, I didn't know that you can do mobile development in C#. I would definitely choose Java over C#. But that's my personal opinion. Okay, I can talk also Romanian, yeah. Also, the wider the range of the employees, they are better and easy to find greater ideas to people for different nations think different. Yeah, they think different. There's difference in culture. Why is this such a big problem? Don't you understand English? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I didn't want to be that tough, but yeah, what's the problem with English? Don't you understand it? As a full stack developer, is enough to learn just Node.js, or should I learn others like PHP and Ruby? Don't learn PHP. It depends a lot. If you can do all your work and if you can build amazing apps using Node.js, then go for that. And be sure to be up to date with the new technologies. But yeah, it's enough. When you will do the next meetup in Cluj? We will do a meetup probably at the beginning of September, but I won't do a meetup if there are not 20 people there. So I'll do a meetup if there are at least 20 people who are interested in coming. So I'll do the meetup. By the way, you radiate happiness in every video. That smile and positive attitude makes it more enjoyable. Thanks. It wasn't offensive. Network connection from LA. How many years can take to become a full stack developer? I think a full stack developer, you can become a full stack developer after 6 months of intense training. So if you're very hardworking, then it can take you 6 months. It depends a lot if you're already working a full-time job. So if you're already working, it will take you more. You can watch Andy Sterkowitz's channel. He took 1 year and he became a full-stack developer. So it's not above 4 years. It's way faster. Hello, algorithm. Is somebody from Craiova? Cristian Dascălu is from Craiova. He's another vlogger. If you speak Romanian, check his video, his channel. How do you stay focused when learning and manage to be able to resist on long session 8+ hours? I don't resist 8 hours. No, I'm not able. I'm productive for 4 hours a day. And also I take breaks. Yeah, breaks are very important. So I'm able to work more if I space my working schedule. So let's say I work for 1 hour, then break, 1 hour break, 1 hour break. That way you can you can be very productive. Also, eat healthy and exercise. Those are the two very important things which help you a lot. Probably a video about that will come sometimes in the future. Paul is back. Welcome back. But you already know the basic. Okay. Can you tell me a site where I see the price get paid as a programmer? It's glassdoor.com. That's so if you are interested in programming salaries, go on glassdoor.com. Okay, yes. Start. How is the new Apple computer? Yeah, it's very good. It has some bugs. I'll do a video about it. I was lazy, I didn't do it, but I'll do it. I promise I'll do a review. I still need to do some video editing on it so that I can cover all my use cases, and then the review will come. Then is it any good? Yeah, it's good. It's way better than the previous one. Okay, someone from Netherlands was a Romanian comes back to Craiova. Okay, things start getting bored. People quit this video. Then you'll have, okay, actually, okay, the new laptop you got is good. Okay, actually, most of us are Romanians on this live, but we are still talking in English. Great, thanks a lot for that. We are from LA now. What are my hobbies? Another video. I'll talk in another video. Never reveal your location. People can prank call the police. Check swatting. Okay. Okay, then I have some sort of subscribers, some premium subscribers who can order pizza for me. I think there's a solution for that. I really hope you make it big. Patreon WellCode that helps a lot of people in our country because the future. Yeah, I thanks for encouragement. If you want to help us, just share the video. Okay, can you talk? And please, are you part of the WellCode team? Yes, Paul is part of the WellCode team. How much do you spend on rent? Oh, my rent here is over $1,000. I think it's $1,300. Go on Airbnb. First of all, if you want to see how much I'm spending on rent, search for Google Office, and then search that address on Airbnb and look at the prices, and that's how much I'm spending on rent, roughly. Look for the cheapest places. And basically that's how much I spend that. Look for private rooms and cheap places. That's the amount I'm spending. Are you planning to stay in the country or move overseas after you graduate? Actually, I dropped out of masters, so I won't graduate anytime soon. Yeah, that's the topic for another video. I did a video about staying in the country or living. You can check that out. It's in Romanian. Okay, what is ASCII code? How many hours per day, Petra? Okay, PHP or Python for web dev? Definitely Python. PHP is all language, and you can search on Google why is PHP bad. Maybe next time when you do a live, you can do it when it's night here in Romania, because it's kind of hard to watch it at 6. We have places where we need to be and things like that. Yeah, I would try that, but the thing is that I need to do the work. I need to be at the office, so I can't do that while I'm here. Sorry. I want to go to the meetup, but I'll go on Cluj on Monday. I guess it's hard for others to watch it on night. Somebody from Cluj here. Okay, do you have considered going to it? No, I didn't consider that, Florian. I was definitely going to Bebe. Okay, yeah, so don't forget to hit the like button so that we get 50 likes. If not, that's fine. But this is the live video from today. I'm very happy. We had such an interesting conversation. We had lots of comments here, so very, very happy that you contributed to that. 4 more likes to go to reach 50 likes. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that already. We have a lot. Sorry, I forgot how to speak in English. There are a lot of videos who are coming up, so don't forget to subscribe. I promise you, there will be better videos than everything you've ever seen. We are trying to release even better videos than the ones in Romanian. I know I talk better in Romanian; it's more engaging, but I'm focused on improving my videos, covering more interesting topics, and yeah, and also there will be more live videos, and hopefully I'll do more coding videos. I ran out of ideas, so if you have ideas about what coding videos I can do, send me a message on Facebook, not here. Send me a message on Facebook with ideas for live coding videos. And there's one more like till 50 likes. One single like. Let's see, will we get it? Should I wait for that? or not. 49 likes. I don't accept Facebook friend requests because I get a lot of those. But if you are following my profile and if you are sending me a message, I read all the messages. I read all the private messages I get on Facebook. So make sure you send me a message or you message WellCode. We are reading all of those. So don't worry about it. Don't ask questions about how to solve problem. I'll just answer, oh, go check the comment section or check the Facebook group. So if you have any programming related questions, it's better to just use the Facebook groups. But if you have ideas about new content, about new features on the platform, you can message me. And yeah. Uh, okay, thanks a lot everyone for being part of this live video. You made it awesome. I didn't cover the topic a lot. We talked about the things you posted in the chat. I'm very happy I was able to do this. I'm going to work now. Last day of this week, and I have one more week left on internship. I work very, very hard. I'm trying to get an offer. Yeah. I don't want to give spoilers. But I'm working very hard, and I'm trying to build content meanwhile, and all the encouragement helped me a lot. So thanks a lot, guys, for all the kind words. Thanks a lot for being here, asking questions, interacting with other people. So don't forget to make new friends. Don't forget to join the Facebook group and start discussions over there. There is no such thing as a bad question, so don't feel discouraged. Oh, I may ask a stupid question. Don't worry about that. Go there and ask stupid questions, and after that you'll find the answer. So go search for answers, join our Facebook groups, be engaged with our community, because we are trying to get you the best content possible. And until next time, I wish you all the best. I wish you be very, very happy that you learn new things. Thanks a lot for the 50 likes. Thanks a lot for watching till the end. And I wish you all the best.